What's up, guys? What's up, girls? Trading Farmer here with a quick Trading Farmer review of the day. Solid rebound from yesterday's major, absolutely disgusting red day. $4,500 red yesterday was completely unnecessary. Just a little bit of discipline, just a little bit of self-awareness, and it would have been completely avoidable. So it hurts, but I don't want to be stuck in that moment. I'm referring to that song from Sing 2. Stuck in a moment. Or sorry, that was not even close to the song, but that U2 song. I was just thinking about that song. I was like, I'm so stuck in that moment of $4,500 red yesterday. And the whole day was ruined yesterday. I mean, the whole day was absolutely ruined yesterday because of that loss. Luckily today, rebounding strong. PGY, great stock. I see some setups on it, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to practice being disciplined. Practice, sitting on my hands. I think that's the right word. Practice sitting on my hands, letting certain opportunities pass me by for the sake of preserving capital. Okay, for the sake of trading in prime time and then getting out as volume dies off, as patterns become less reliable. Someone commented yesterday, hey, you have too many setups. Maybe that's why you're losing money. And I think, he had the right intention. And yeah, I do have a lot of setups, but I only trade where I think I'm going to make money. And so I don't think it was a setup issue. It was a fact that I was trading setups in low volume areas late into the day on a day that the patterns and setups weren't really working that well. It was not a strong day. And there was a lot of chop, there was a lot of red, and the bears were on the move. And so it wasn't a setup issue. It was a self-awareness. It was a discipline issue of not realizing that, today's not the day. The setup is fine. Yeah, there's still setups, but you got to understand that those setups are failing in that market, in the market I was trading in. So, that's a little recap of yesterday. Overtraded, got back on, made some big doo-doo mistake. I mean, just absolute amateur mistakes. It's just absolutely unnecessary. But today, nice, $5,200 thanks to PGY. I caught a lot of these trades off the lows here, down here, up through VWAP. Didn't get the full move as I was selling up, break through this ascending resistance / support, whatever. It ended up going higher than I thought. I wrote a couple scalps up through here. I was going to buy this pullback here on this red candle, but luckily I didn't because it flushed, and it flushed fast. And that's what, from 11.95 down to 10.90. That's $1 a share, and that happened, within a minute. So luckily I avoided that, and I'm going to take that as my cue to just get out, especially after yesterday overtrading. I wanted to keep today light, and I didn't really expect today to be that great. I also traded FRGT, which was okay. The story on that one was it was kind of choppy. I mean, this look at this. This is clearly chop. This is undeniably chop. When you got candles just engulfing candles over and over again, I mean, just look at that. It's just like a block of candles. That's chop. That's almost like a picture perfect example of chop. We had a little bit of a push at the open here. That's where I got it up to about $1,000. Tried to trade here, try to get on this pullback here. That ended up failing. Caught a trade off VWAP here, right in here. Made a little bit, but again, nothing really got going to the upside again. In a hotter market, we would have seen this pop up maybe to 3, break a 3 at least, not even. Got a red candle here as bulls stopped out, shorts jumped in. Then we had this picture perfect bear flag here that ended up resolving perfectly for the shorts. And then I sort of left it alone. That's when I went to PGY. I took some risk on it with 2,700 shares, and I caught some quick wins on it, especially right here up through VWAP. This thing was definitely one where you wanted to get on the drops. You wanted to buy the drops. I bought the drop here at about 1070, wrote it up to about 1095. I had one particular trade where I bought, and the spreads opened up right when I bought. So I bought like 20 cents higher, and the bid was down 20 cents lower, and there was no volume. And I was like, shoot, I had to sell. And so I sold, which turned out to be the right decision because the bid ended up dropping out, and I probably would have had to sell for even a bigger loss. But that was sort of a disgusting $400 or $500 loss that I took on just a quick trade. I was just planning to get in, get out, ended up buying, the algos or whatever market makers sort of screwed me on that. But it's not terribly uncommon, especially with a stock like this with the spreads so big. And, partly why I made so much today was because of those spreads. So I can't really hate on the spreads. I got dinged on one trade, but besides that, most of my trades today worked really nicely. Trading these very whippy, choppy spreads. Had to sell in the ask most of the time to try to get the best fills. And my last good trade was buying this dip down here about 1090, wrote it up through here up to 1120. It was showing some weakness. I was like, okay, I'm going to get out. But I knew that if it was going to hold, that, the people that went short here are going to get pinched. So out of nowhere, somehow this thing ended up curling back up. I caught caught a couple scalps through here up through high day and whatnot. Nothing spectacular, but I mean, to think that I could have held 2,700 shares from down here up to here is always in the back of my mind. But and I thought we'd get higher. I thought we'd push the pre-market high on this, which we were trying. We were trying to break 12 actually. Really, I thought we'd for sure get a break at 12, and I was getting ready to load up for that entry off this pullback up through 12, and then obviously high a day. Oh, my timers are. I've set like 20 timers for 1 hour because I absolutely did not want to overtrade today. So I'm actually under trading today, but still walking away with a pretty meaty profit, especially for how little I traded. 126 orders. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. There's days like yesterday where it's just like you're trying so hard and nothing's working, and those are the days you need to walk away. And I sort of knew that yesterday, but I was stubborn. And now, so this kind of just almost rubs salt into my wounds to say, hey, you know, if you would have just been a little bit more self-aware yesterday and realized yesterday was not the day for you to make money, it doesn't matter if some other random Joe on Discord is making money. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're not able to make money today. Nothing's setting up how you like it. Walk away. Take the $400 loss. Take the $500. Take the $1,000 loss. Even take the $2,000 loss. Heck, take that. Anyways, I took the $4,500 loss, and it hurt and it burned. But the beauty in that, if there is any beauty, is that it will make me have to focus on discipline and tighten up. Because that tends to be the trend with trading. You get loose on your discipline. You start running and gunning, and you start sprinting around and going around and doing 360 quick scopes and throwing knives off the walls. And then, you know, you can be doing good for a while, and then you get into a lobby where you're just getting slammed, and so you're going to have to camp a little bit. You're going to have to be a little bit more careful. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this trading thing is just like a video game. And if you guys have played Call of Duty, which is the only game I've really ever played, you get into some lobbies where it's easy and you're just running and gunning, and you got your submachine gun out and you're just sprinting around corners and you're just a G and you're just killing everybody. And then you get into the next lobby and then you just get slammed. And if you don't slow down and maybe camp a little bit and play a little bit more defensively, you're just going to get destroyed. If you don't change up your strategy in that harder lobby, then you're just going to get destroyed. And, you know, maybe either way you will lose the game, but can you minimize how many times you die? Can you minimize the damage done to your KD? And I know some of you guys are not going to be able to relate to that, but some of you will. And I think it's very relatable to trading. Except with trading, when you die, you lose money. So it's a little bit of a different thing because now you got these emotions in it, where in video games, it's like whatever, for me at least. But when it comes to trading, when you make a mistake, when you're getting destroyed in a lobby, you're losing money. And so you have to change your strategy. I didn't change my strategy yesterday. I got into a hard lobby yesterday, and I realized it was a hard lobby, and I was still running and gunning. I was still being super aggressive when I should have just been camping, and I should have just waited that lobby out, preserved my KD. But that didn't happen. So anyways, PGY, great stock today. I think it's done. I mean, after this false break flush, not really a false break, but more like a flush. I think that's going to cut a lot of volume out of the market. I mean, I'm not trading too, so nice spike there. I wish I could have held for all of it, but you take what you can get, and I got a good chunk of profit today. FRGT, super choppy. One of my last okay trades was buying this bottoming tail here. Thought we would get a move higher, but again, just so much selling pressure. We couldn't even get back up. I mean, it was there. We had the shorts on the defense there. It was a bear flag, but it was like a false break for the shorts, and so we were ready to reverse flush, but didn't happen. Too much selling pressure, and here we are just making lower. So it's a great time to shut down. Be back tomorrow. Hopefully a nice green day. If anything, I just don't want to have any big red days. I need to really start being okay with small red days. And this month I have been good at taking small red days. It's just yesterday it fell apart, and it sucks. Especially because I was up 38,000. Had I taken a break-even day yesterday, I'd be up, 43,000. Now I'm just getting back to like 38, 39,000. And so I'm just sort of, today was a great day, but it's just getting me out of my mistake yesterday. It's not really making me go forward. It is making me go forward on my overall P&L because it is bigger than my loss yesterday was, but still. But with that said, guys, I'm going to head out. I'll be back tomorrow. Might be live streaming. I took the day off today because I just needed that personal day. Might need a personal day tomorrow just to refocus. And I think taking a day off streaming today was a great idea because I'm walking up 5,200. I'm feeling good. I'm not distracted by random comments, which the comments are fine, but it's just the fact that I get, how I get way too into it. We start talking about humbled trader. We start talking about girls, and it's like pretty soon I'm not really even focused on trading. I'm just sort of just there and chit-chatting with everybody and then taking random trades. So might need to take another personal day tomorrow. We'll see. But Well, nonetheless, I'll be around in the future. I'm not going to go anywhere just yet. And I hope you guys tune in for that. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my content, it would just be absolutely amazing if you would like all my videos. Just kidding, but also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I've lost a couple subscribers. Maybe I've hurt some feelings, which I guess is what happens sometimes, but that's okay. We're moving forward strong. 500 subscribers, trying to get to 1,000. I'm told that once you get to 1,000 subscribers that the algorithm really helps you out. So we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of this year, by the end of this month. I'm trying to get to 1 million subscribers by the end of this year. So we can't do it without you guys, and that'd be just fantastic. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna head out, and I will be back tomorrow. Peace.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes.